Yellow Route, Via Sedile, Piazza Roma. The historic center of Leverano is enclosed within a continuous circular road which is called Giro di Lumuro, walk around the walls, in the local dialect. Many documents testify the existence of a boundary wall and a defensive moat built in the 15th century by order of Tristano Chiaramonte, Count of Copertino. The walls had two doors with wooden shutters, Porta Vecchia near Lago Fontana and Porta Nuova at the entrance onto Via San Cosimo. In the central part of the town you can notice a quadrilateral area probably of Roman origins. It is marked by Via Lunga, Via Roma, Via Greci and Via San Cosimo. Around this central area, the rest of the urban development continued to expand over the centuries. The oldest part of the town is characterized by narrow alleys of medieval origins, valuable buildings dating back to the 16th, 17th and 18th century, whose construction replaced the 15th century city walls. The old town center can be reached through alleys and 6 main streets, including Via Sedile, the beginning of the Yellow Route. The Yellow Route follows Via Sedile, Via San Cosimo, Via Giuseppe Perrone, Via Vincenzo Perrone, Via Greci, Piazza Roma. The upper part of the panel contains some pictures of the route. In the central part, the essential historical information of the old town is displayed, while in the lower part, a map of the old town is shown with the map key. The route starts from Via Sedile, so called because the ancient town hall of Leverano was located on this street. The tour continues onto Via San Cosimo, which marks the north side of the area of Roman origins in the heart of the old town. It is a road with houses of modest size on both sides, mostly consisting of narrow 2-story buildings. After passing Via dei Greci, on the left side, we can see Carmine Roy's birthplace, known as Rocco Torce, a peasant poet from Leverano who died in 2005. On the left side, an important building belonging to the D'Agostino family constructed at the end of the 19th century, which, however, still retains a nucleus dating back to the 17th century. Further on, the route goes past Vico degli Ebrei, which was in ancient times inhabited by a Jewish community. If you enter the alley, you'll discover a characteristic courtyard with a well which supplied the surrounding houses with drinking water. The tour continues onto Via Giuseppe Perrone and the Church of Saint Benedict. On this road, which roughly divides the central area in half, a singular alley is located, Vico sul Portico. A popular superstition says that it was the meeting place of a group of witches. At one of its corners, a column can be seen, which probably housed a statue. The alley, which leads into a pretty courtyard, is very old and is characterized by an elevated walkway resting on a vault. The tour continues with 2 buildings that can be seen on either side of the road. The first one on the right is characterized by a rusticated arched entrance, while the second one on the left is characterized by balconies resting on corbels with lion heads. The route continues onto Via Vincenzo Perrone, a narrow street formerly known as St. Catherine of Siena because there was a church in her honor, of which a bricked-up window remains. The street leads to the large area that houses the imposing church Santa Annunziata, the main church. In this space, you can observe other important historic buildings, such as the one belonging to the Landolfo family and the Durante building. The route proceeds on the left with the side elevation of the church and on the right with another building which was an old oil mill. After a few meters, the intersection with Via Greci. On the left, it is possible to admire the massive low arch which is underneath the choir of the main church. On the right side, there are other historic buildings, such as the one belonging to the Goffreda family. The tour ends in Piazza Roma, the square.